All right, the people at home, can you hear? If you can't hear, please send a comment in your screen. All right, welcome. Welcome to ISF, and please pardon the dust. We do have some pretty major renovations going on in the school over the summer, which is a very good thing for us as a school, but it does mean it might be a little noisy, and it's going to limit the tour of the school a little bit because we need to make sure that we're showing you safe areas to visit. You'll also see a beautiful pool, but it will not have water in it because we're redoing the filtering system and adding a heater, a better heater to it, a more fuel efficient heater. We'll leave the windows open so we can have some nice fresh air. So I'll be going over some information about ISF, our curriculum, our facilities, and then at the end we'll hang up with the people online and the people on campus. We'll split you into groups and then you can take tours around the school. And also if you'd like to see an interactive class, then you can go to either a primary, a middle school, or a high school class and see a demonstration of how the curriculum here works and is taught. So that's a very big picture of me. Sorry about that. My name is Mrs. Karina Rader, and I actually just started here in January. I came from an international school in Stockholm, Sweden. I graduated from high school, an international high school in Santiago, Chile. So international schools I was raised in international schools, and also I've been a teacher in international schools, a head of school, and also now the director of International School of Frankfurt. So it was lovely to come to Frankfurt and start as the director, but honestly, I first started here. We were moved with my husband's job, and I was looking for an international school for my 3 daughters. I've got a daughter that this year just completed 2nd grade, 4th grade, and 7th grade. And so I wanted to find an international school that was going to provide both the German, because I really wanted them to learn German and be prepared to possibly go to a German university. But then we have both EU and US passports. So I also wanted them to have a strong US curriculum base. And we have the AP program here for a high school graduation program. So I knew that they'd have that choice as well if we chose ISF. So before starting as a school director, I actually chose this school specifically for my 3 daughters. And then after I started looking on their website a little more, I noticed they were looking for a school director. So then I ended up joining as a school director, and now my daughters go to school here as well. So I can attest both as a parent and as a school director, this school has a lot to offer, and I'm very happy to see so many people here interested in learning more about it. All right, so a little bit about the school. Let's see, we've got a nice little video here. So we had a nice drone shot come in. Unfortunately, no students on campus because of the current situation. Too loud? This is for the people. All right. So, and just for those in the audience, this is for the people at home online. So this is so they can hear me. It's not a microphone to where it's going to project my voice. So I'll just have to talk as loud as I can. And Svetlana, how do I get back to my? Yeah, okay. So as you could see in the video, we've got a lot of nice facilities to offer those that are on our campus. We've got a full track. We have the sports Verein that is associated with our school, specifically with our school. So students can join in sports Verein activities after the school hours and join in swimming competitions, tennis, golf, badminton, gymnastics, basketball. We've got a performance hall. This is our theater. Two music rooms, one for instruments and one for vocals. We've got two tennis courts, Olympic soccer field, semi-Olympic swimming pool, two art rooms, two playgrounds. We have a specific kindergarten and preschool playground that's fenced off specifically for the little students. So they're safe in their area and it's specific to their needs as little ones. And we have two cafeterias. So ISF opened in 1995. We're just going on our 25-year anniversary. And when it did open, it was 65 students, and now we're up to over 800 students from 52 different nationalities. We use the Sabas educational system. It's a curriculum that we use up to about grade 9, and then we introduce the IGCSEs as well. And we also then in high school 11 and 12 offer the AP and the diploma program. School starts at 8:20, 8:15 is when the primary teachers start to bring the kids up to their classrooms. Kindergarten finishes at 3:05 and preschool at 3:25. And the rest of the school, it goes a little later than most international schools. It goes until 4:10. And then afterwards, we've got after school activities and sports, either with the sports Verein or with outside tutors and private services. You can't really see there, but we do have extended day that goes all the way to 6 p.m. And the extended day is included in the tuition cost. So it's not something that you have to pay an additional service fee for. And we also have the extended day just a little bit in the morning. They can go out and play on the playground until 8:15, 8:20. So we've got good transportation. We've got S1 and S2 trains that are very close. And then we also have a taxi bus service. Unfortunately, right now with the corona crisis that we have, the taxi buses are not currently running that normally shuttle our kids to and from school, but we're hoping that in August everything will be back to the new normal with whatever new stipulations look like with that. You can also come by car. We've got parking out here. And as you can see, there's fences up where the parking is, and that's because we are paving the backside of our school as well. So we're gonna have some additional parking for the parents and staff. We have Seduxo that provides lunch services to both cafeterias. And if you can see, you saw in the video, they have a nice healthy buffet for the salad, and then they always have a vegetarian option and then a meat or non-vegetarian option for the hot food. And you can sign up, you can either get it and pay per day, or you can sign up for the whole year for that service, or of course you can bring food from home. Or do a mix of both like what my daughters do. So the school calendar, school just ended a couple days, is it a week ago? Oh my goodness. A week ago school ended. I've been so off the schedule because with Corona, the school had just opened for the primary students to come on campus in June. And so it seemed like the actual school year was shortened quite a bit. So if fall break is in October, holiday break is Christmas, 2 weeks. Winter break, we've got nice breaks in between. We've got a spring break that's 2 weeks, which I love because you can get out and about. And then about 2 months in July and August. We offer a variety of summer camps as well. So right now we've got a sports summer camp going on, and we'll have a weekly sports option and summer camp all the way to when school starts again in August. We also have a primary school camp, a school summer camp, where they have the academics in the morning, and then they've got activities, STEM activities. So STEM, if you don't know what that stands for, it's science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. So in the morning, it will be focusing on English and math and German. And then in the afternoon, it'll be focusing on outdoor activities or these STEM activities. And the summer school for the primary will start July 24th through August 14th. And then we also offer a summer school for the upper grades, middle school and high school, but that's mainly for students that need to meet certain requirements to pass on to the following grade level. So sometimes it needs a good shake or a really good shake. Okay, summer activities, and those are extra fees. So international atmosphere, like I said, 50 student nationalities, 52 student nationalities, I think this year. The majority of our teachers come from the US, the UK, and Germany. We always have first language teachers for if a French teacher is teaching French, then obviously French is their first language. Same with German. And we also offer Korean and Japanese for those that need it. Others come from all over the world. We have quite a few from Canada as well, and India. And languages offered at ISF, of course, English is our language of instruction, but then we also offer an intensive German language. For those that are beginners, they have the option of taking beginning German, and primary school, they take it about 5 to 7 times a week, so quite intensive. You can also take German as a first language. So those students that want to study in Germany, they have the option of taking the higher level German. And again, we have Korean and Japanese from grade 9. And then foreign languages, again, English, German, French, Spanish. Like I said, we're part of the Sabas Global Network, and this is a network that is all over the world. They've got about 20 different schools right now, and it started way back in 1886 with an all-girls school. And it started because they wanted to provide education to a subset of students that could not receive it at the time. And since then, as you can see, it has grown quite a bit. So, and we believe that a university education should be accessible to everyone. This school is really a college preparatory school. That is our goal, is to make sure that our students can go out into the world and receive a college education if that's what they want to do. Okay. This is being a little touchy. So the Sabas curriculum, it's an integrative approach to teaching, and the curriculum has been developed so it seamlessly takes the students all the way from kindergarten. If they start with us in kindergarten, it will take them all the way up to grade 12. And it's a very thought out program. It's a solid foundation. They take both international standards and the national standards, the local standards, and they've developed a curriculum that's rigorous, but it's also approachable. Some different components of the Sabas system is, again, the curriculum that's fully integrated with the international requirements to make sure that by the time they reach grade 12, they are ready for university. They have a Sabas ebook series. This is something that really helped us when we had to do the campus closure because of Corona. We've got all of our curriculum, and the students, they have devices, and they've got the ebook series with them. So their math and their science and their social studies, they have workbooks that are on their devices, that when we had to do our online teaching at home, the students still had their resources with them. And the way that Sabas teaches their classes, it's in a point system. And you can think of a point as a concept or a standard. So the teachers receive pacing charts each week, and in that pacing chart, it tells them which components, which concepts they're going to be teaching that week. So they're very well prepared. The students know which concepts they'll be teaching. They cover a couple concepts, up to 3 or 4 concepts a day. They focus on those concepts, and the teacher will teach the idea or the point or the concept, and then they'll let the kids work on it. And then the students will work in groups, and then they'll make sure that there's an understanding. And they won't move on to the next standard or concept until they know that the entire class has understood. By the end of the week, all the students should have a good foundation for those concepts that were taught, and then they do an assessment for learning. So it looks different in every grade level, and if you have more specific questions about it, I would direct you to some of our coordinators that we have here. We've got AQCs, what they call them, academic quality coordinators. And they're essentially the principals of each year group. So with us here, we've got Dina, Miss Dina, who is the principal or coordinator for grade 9 and 10. And then we've got Miss Tina Jark, who's the coordinator or principal for primary school. And then we have Dr. Lyman, who is the principal for the high school, 11 and 12. He also does the AP program. Those that want to go into the German Abitur, he helps them, and then also the diploma program. So if you have further specific curriculum questions for those grade levels, I would direct you to the experts. So, and a little bit more about the point system there. I'm going to click through if I can. And the weekly assessments, it's really nice because we can catch a learning gap before it's too late. So I know just in my experience with my daughter's past schools, sometimes you would go a whole term or a whole year before you knew that there was a significant gap in knowledge. Now, with this system, you can tell by the end of the week if they haven't gotten the concept of how to divide. Oh, geez, math was a poor example for me to choose. If they haven't understood a specific concept, we can note that and we can revisit it and reteach it. And they've got a variety of opportunities to do that here at the school. All right, so again, a little bit more about the assessment. It also prepares the older students for the numerous assessments they're going to have to take to get into colleges. We offer the SATs here. Again, the APs, they have to learn how to sit an exam, and even with the diploma program, they have to learn how to sit an exam. So this assessment, weekly assessment, the kids get pretty familiar with being able to sit an exam. So we've got technology throughout. The interactive whiteboards, this was another thing that really saved us when we had to close the campus, because all we did was we took the on-campus learning and we moved it to online. We used Teams as our school's forum and platform for the online classes. And all of the interactive whiteboards, it already has the pacing concepts put into it. And we were able to download those as PowerPoints and put them onto our Teams classes. So then the teachers continued to teach just like they would on their interactive whiteboards, but the teachers were at their home and the students were at their home watching the lessons and then practicing in the same point system way. So I have heard from other parents at other schools around Frankfurt and the area, and they've been comparing notes, and a lot of the parents said that our school was the most well prepared for the off-campus learning. Let's hope we don't have to do that again, but if we do, the school is very prepared. Again, we have the Sabbath ebooks, we've got the ability to take some of the exams online on their devices. Another really important component that we have, and it's more the pastoral and the student life component of the school, is what we call SLO, and it's the Student Life Organization. This is where students really gain a leadership opportunity. And I'm going to let the students tell you about it, if I can get to it. There you go.
I'm the head prefect of the Student Life Organization.
I'm senior prefect for activities department.
I'm head of outreach at the Student Life Organization.
The Student Life Organization is the main identity of our school, is from students for students. We have 8 departments.
Our academics prefect is responsible for peer tutoring, for study groups that we offer.
If a student lacks understanding in a specific area, these concerns are brought back by the teachers to the Student Life Organization, who then create a session or several ones in order to improve the academic performance of these students. I came to ISF International School of Frankfurt in 9th grade, where I barely could understand or speak English. So SLO helped me to understand, to learn, and to improve myself in this language with help of academic department, staff, and Student Life Organization, as well as students work hand in hand, which really did a lot for me.
Discipline is important in our school, so the discipline department has prefects that maintain order throughout the school. Management is the office of the Student Life Organization. They run all of the announcements.
Good morning, ISF, the Student Life Organization.
They also coordinate the yearbook, which is a huge project. Our office is always busy. Our next department is social responsibility. Academics are very important, but we also need to teach students some life skills. Part of that are learning ethics and morals, looking at how the school is functioning. Are we doing what is right for the community? Are we doing what is right for our environment?
I'm the head of the sports and health department. By providing a lot of sport events, the students can refresh and focus on their study more. One of them is the staff student games. It is where students of all grades make one team and play against the staff, and it's having a sort of team spirit as a school.
Our activities department runs all of the clubs and events that the school holds.
As an example, Europa Park trip, which was organized by us last year. It was a very successful event with 50 students from grades 6 to 12.
When we're able to get the students at a young age, we can get them involved in little parts.
They grow leadership and communication skills from a young age on.
It's a very, very healthy way to introduce them to high school and middle school because it smooths their transition.
The annual SLO bonding trip is the highlight for most prefects because they're all prefects and the deputy heads get together and bond and do fun activities.
I was a new student that time, right? So the bonding trip really allowed me to bond.
The outreach department is our school spirit department.
Since I have been a new student many times in different countries, I thought outreach was a good department where I can give back and help new students feel involved when they arrive. Our main goal is to make ISF more of a community and to reach out to all parts of the school to make everyone feel more included.
They are our birthday club. We are working towards celebrating everyone's birthday in the school.
We go around, we give candy to people, we have free hugs. You know, students can be very overwhelmed with their academic work, and if they have a healthy and happy state of mind, this can actually aid them better in their academic work. And I got to interact with the teachers.
Student Life Organization offers this opportunity for all to be put together in one place and that the students can really make a difference in their school.
The Student Life Organization really prepares me on how to interact with people.
In my previous school, it was every man for himself when I came out of school. But now, it's like a whole big family and I love that.
Like I said, it's a very important part of the school, and it is led by the students. So I think it gives them that leadership skill, the autonomy that they need, and it gives some life to the school beyond academics. A little bit about student life. Again, it fosters the academic, emotional, social, and moral growth in the students. And it's something that students as young as in primary can start to be prefects and little leaders, and they can take that all the way up to grade 12. We've got 2 of our SLO students here. Do you guys want to say anything about SLO? Okay, I think it was 2. All right. So, ISF qualifications. Again, like I said, you start the IGCSEs if you would like in grade 10. Then we also offer the International Baccalaureate program, the diploma program, and the advanced placement. We should be getting our results here shortly for the diploma program and in a couple weeks for the AP for our graduating class. This year we had a historical moment. We had our largest graduating class at 91 students, 100% graduation. You'll see the graduation ceremony here later on in the slideshow. And here's the IB results from the past 5 years, not including this year because the results haven't come out yet. We are non-selective, so we allow all students to enroll into the program. And we do our very best to make sure that every single student that wants to go through the diploma program or the AP, that they are successful in that program. Again, the AP results up to 2019 and the IGCSE results. Some of the universities, we've got students that go to universities all around the world. Some of the major ones, Harvard and Toronto, King's. This is where some of them went this year. We had a lot going in the UK. So this was the graduation that we were very lucky to have, because we didn't think we'd be able to have any graduation whatsoever. We were preparing for just a virtual graduation, as you've seen some of the drive-by ones. This one, instead of doing it in the normal huge university hall, we dressed up our theater here quite nicely, as you will hopefully be able to see. If I can get to it. There we go. Okay. You'll get to see some more pictures of the school as well.
On behalf of the ISF administration, faculty, and staff, I welcome you all to our 2020 commencement ceremony. And a heartfelt thank you to everyone who made this event possible. Here we are, guys. We made it. Vielen Dank. Vielen Dank. Vielen Dank. Vielen Dank. Kamsha Banzai. Emily Bordbach. Kate Bronsbach. Raoul Jack. Juliana Castillo. Alan Daly. Ahmed Musa. Julie Nam. Celine Park.
We've got quite a bit to offer. We've got a very good swim team and track. We also do some trips, and like I was saying before, we have some summer camps. And I think I am going to let you guys get some stretching and moving around. So families at home, I will say goodbye to you. And if you have any questions, go ahead and just send the questions into Miss Svetlana, and I will direct them or answer them as you need. And I thank you for being online.